I'm wearing antlers for emotional support. It's gonna be one of those videos, okay? Hello, my friends, and welcome to the final episode of my ArtPrize 10 vlog series, part 4. Today, we're going a little bit more heavy hitter-ing. A lot of the art I'm going to talk about is a lot more political and definitely struck me emotionally, so do expect kind of an emotional reaction. Hopefully not crying this time, but you get the idea. But not too bad. There are some beautiful things that I wanted to share as well. So in this video, as you are now seeing, that's my going back in time sound effect. Yeah. By the way, the date is September 21st, 2018. We got to see what I've been telling you this whole time, which is ArtPrize 10 is an art contest and exhibit that literally covers the entire city with art, which is just so freaking cool. I mean, check out this. Police station. How cool is that? Every facet of this city just becomes involved in this one giant art event, and I've literally never seen anything like it. So in between these next two chunks of time, Alexander and I actually interviewed an artist who did a whole bunch of art for the Make-A-Wish Foundation and for kids from the Make-A-Wish Foundation. And we talked about so many things so in depth that if I were to put it in this video would be probably 45 minutes to an hour long. So instead of that, I'm actually going to transcribe the whole conversation and put it on a blog post on my blog, JeanetteCreations.com. So if you are curious about reading more of the interviews that I did with artists, I will be posting that there in the upcoming weeks. It probably won't be ready by the time this video comes up. If it is, it's in the description. If it's not, well, follow me on Twitter or Instagram and I will let you know when it's up. The most powerful thing we saw while we were in Grand Rapids was this one collective of artists that work with a group called SiteLab. And what that is this whole bunch of artists gets together in an abandoned or mostly falling apart building, and they fill it with installation and performance art. And a lot of the art in this building was very political. It definitely had a story that it was trying to say. It was trying to share a message. It was trying to start conversations. And they were so successful at it. Okay, so this next piece is called Lemonade. Lemon space AID. And it was a performance and poetry piece, and I'll explain more after you listen to just a little bit of it.
This life is like angel lemons. But what if the water is poison? You can't make lemonade. This life is all about networks, so you put some things together to make some trades, and you trade some lemons for butter. Trade a little sugar. Trade a little sugar for a few eggs, and then they go to rain. Just so happens to give you flour and some fresh baked bread, and even though you're tired, you put everything together to make a way. You know that way that you always see.
us to make lemonade, but the water is poison. That one line continues to stick with me, and the whole story and the whole message of this particular installation just still really hits me, obviously. I'm trying not to cry this time. This piece was about the people of Flint, Michigan, whose water supply is so polluted that it is poisonous to anyone to drink. They can't be drinking it, and in fact, they say it's safe to bathe in, but it's really not. It's really awful what's going on in Flint, Michigan. If you're curious about reading more or learning more about what's going on there, I have linked to a few sources in the description below.
It's like painful lemons. What if the water is poison to you? Can't make lemonade.
And the last piece I want to share with you is, again, really powerful and really political and really, really, really hit me. It really struck me. It was about what's going on in the NFL and players taking a knee or not taking a knee during the national anthem, and about police brutality. I think even if you didn't know what's going on in America at this moment in time, walking into that room, you'd sense that there's something wrong here, that there's something being unspoken here, something that is not okay. I try not to get too political because I know everyone has their own opinions as far as politics, and, you know, a lot of you aren't even from America, so there's a lot going on here right now in my country that I'm not proud of. I'm just glad that there are artists like the people in SiteLab that are brave enough to actually start these conversations that need to happen about hard to talk about subjects, about people that are being wronged, about things that are going on that are not okay, because if we just la 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 la, it's just going to keep happening and it's going to get worse. So I really appreciate it when other artists reach out through their art and remind me, you're not the only person on this planet, and there are a lot of people that need your help. And I guess I'll end the vlog here, which is kind of a weird spot to stop, but it feels like the right place to me for some reason. And it's because I just want to leave you with the thought that art is powerful. Art is communication. Art is a way to talk through languages, through emotions, through ages, through history. I mean, art's some of the things that have lasted the longest in the world around us. Art and architecture and bones. But, you know, I'm getting distracted. But I just want to say, like, keep making what you're making. Keep telling the stories that you're telling. Keep bringing up the conversations that no one wants to talk about because they're difficult. That's what we do. We're artists. We bring up what's difficult, we make beautiful things, and we make people think. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for joining me on this bit of a roller coaster of emotion that this vlog has been, from, you know, everything I was feeling about my grandparents in episode 1 to just experiencing ArtPrize and meeting Charlie and then experiencing this very political, very moving artwork. ArtPrize was amazing, and I definitely plan to submit when they open it up for submissions for their 2020 exhibition. So I have no idea what I'm gonna make. I feel like there's a lot that, like, the bar is really high here. But if anything, just seeing what ArtPrize is full of and just seeing what people are making and hearing the stories that they have to share, I'm very excited to contribute. And I'm glad that I at least went and saw and I was able to share it with you guys, because this was so unique. Absolutely unique. And I hope that I do get to go again in the future. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next week.